So how about that airplane food, guys? Well, we're ready to kick off this match, so no more flying. That was 2 games ago. In 3, 2, 1, crescendo. All right, we're starting off this with a very crucial autonomous mode. The more points you score in the autonomous mode, the better, because that means that'll be a higher gap to be winning. I'm so tired. I really could be taking a nap right now, but instead we're here at Brunswick Eruption. Here in the teleoperated mode, it looks like Krypton Cougar saw that there was a note in the center and decided we're going to try and cycle those first before we're going to the other side. Gearheads recognizes this and is like, oh, don't worry, we'll be able to cycle the notes. And 102 is going to try and crossing that line to try and see if they can cycle it, or even better, maybe score it in their amp. All 3 red robots are currently in the same cluster of the field right now, either to score in the amp, score in the speaker, or try to play some crucial defense. 2539 is currently trying to throw those notes over to the blue side, but 287 goes, nah, we want that one instead. And it is a lot easier than going to their human player station, which is currently heavily guarded right now. 287 is just going to constantly currently trying to eat up the notes that 102 is trying to transport over to their side. And right into the amp, which means that they will soon be ready for an amplification. Mercury is going to make sure that they're able to do it, and an amplification is ready for the Red Alliance. Gearheads is currently trying to play a little bit of defense over on the red side to try and disrupt some of the red cycles. And also shoot off the notes all the way to the blue side. 287 likes those free notes, though, so they're going to try and steal them at whatever cost necessary to make sure that not only will they have notes, but the Blue Alliance won't have any. Over on the blue side, all 3 of them are currently trying to get a note from the human player station, with 2539 getting the most recent note. 2539 is racing back to go over and put it into the amp, which means that they'll be able to have an amplification process soon. But over on the red side, they're trying to have another amplification process as well, with 1089 getting the second note needed for that. 2539 currently going back over to their side of the field, going to the other side of the field to try and get another note. The score is currently 35 to 63, with a co-opetition bonus in place, meaning that they don't need to score as many notes to try and get that ranking point, which is needed at this time of the off-season to make sure that you have the ranking that you want. Coming up onto the end game, the red is using their amplification right now. And with that, they're trying to close that gap between them and the Blue Alliance. Meanwhile, human players are currently trying to take their shot to see if they're able to double amplify their team's scores. Unfortunately, blue is not able to get it, but red is going to try themselves. Looks like all 3 robots are done with this match. Who won? Who knows? That is up to the refs to decide, and we'll be back with their decision soon. The match scores are in. The Blue Alliance wins this match at 77 to 53. With that, Cougars gets to keep their first place ranking with 102 and 4122, moving up to 10th and 11th respectively with 3 ranking points. However, Red was able to get their melody, which means that they were able to score enough points to have that ranking point, which means that even though some teams may be going down, they're still going to be able to keep their average for their ranking points. Overall, very clean match for the most part, with that speaker making the difference. We'll be back soon.